a set of 4. Our first part, we say hands 4 when we're dancing, so that we know who you're dancing with to begin with. Excuse me for the good. And wherever the top of where the music is, that's called the top of the set. So that's how we know where we begin. And then we have positions. So we have the first position is the first couple is the top position of the set of 4, and the second couple is the bottom position of the set of 4. So we're the first couple, and in that set, they're the first couple. On this set, they're a second couple, and then we have the second couple. And this can go all the way down, as many people as you have dancing. And then when we dance, if you notice, there were times where we'd have people dancing and some would be out on one end or the other. So they have a rotation of the music where they get to just relax until they get back in. But the tricky part is they might have been a 2 as they come up the set, they become a 1. And the 1s have moved down, so when they come back in, they come as a 2. All of a sudden it seems like a whole new dance. But it's a lot of fun, and the more you practice. So we've been doing this, we started May of 2021. And so we've been doing this, and then we started a demo team and decided it would be fun. And these lovely, I'll just introduce you. This is Mark, Jack, Julie, Brenda, Susan, Ginger, and Yanko, and Amina. And so we have a few other people that do the demo team. Up to 12 is usually how many we have that to do the demo. So we're going to just kind of walk through one of the dances. So as I said, we have the top couple and the bottom couple, or the first couple and second couple is what I'll call it. And then we have corners. So well, before we do that, we have partners. Your partner's across from you. So partners hold hands. Okay, and then your neighbor is next to you. So then you know who, when I call partner or neighbor, then you know who that is. Then we have diagonals, or we call corners. So we have first corners, and then we have second corners. And so each one will do a different move. So our first dance, which is the dance that we're going to do called Hole in the Wall, which is from 1695. So as you can see, the music is later, but what happens is in the 20th century, they retook over English country, and it's all over the nation. And they have music, we have music from 2012 all the way up to 2020 that they started doing now. So they have music from all different, they recreate music all the time, it seems, and it's still beautiful. And some are, as you saw, Wakefield Hunt was a little more upbeat, where the other one's a little more proper, which was the Duke of Kent's Waltz. Okay, so we're going to start with Hole in the Wall. Hole in the Wall starts with the first step, which is called casting. We face each other. If you notice too, eye contact. That was because it was a social dance, and they were flirting the whole time. So the ladies would be flirting with the men, so they always look at them each time they walk around. So that's called casting. And then we lead up. So the first couple casted down, and then they let back up. Where the second couple is going to cast now, and they're going to cast up, and then lead down. Well, to me, that's casting going to the top. That's up, and then lead down. Okay, and then we've got the first corners will trade, so they'll step into the middle, look at each other, and then turn away from each other as they back into their other person's spot. And then the second corners will do the same. So turn in, and then away. Then we circle half, and then one's cast, and two's lead, and then we start with a new set of 4. So I would always, in practice, we say hands 4 to start again. And then we would do it again. So we'll do it one more time for demonstration purposes. So now you see there's a couple out on the top and a couple out on the bottom. So one's cast and lead. Two's cast and lead. First corner's trade. Second corner's trade. Circle half. One's cast and two's lead. Now we have a new set of 4. Now this couple was a 1, now there are 2. The couple at the top that waited out, now they become a 1. So you'll see how all of a sudden you're like, oh, which way do I cast? So we'll do it one more time so you can see them come in as a different couple. So one's cast and lead. Two's cast and lead. First corner's trade. Second corner's trade. Circle half. One's cast, two's lead, and then the rotation would continue on till the music stopped. So the other tricky part that we always have had a discussion is especially if you're playing the man's role and you're a lady, how do you know where to put your hand? Or if you're 2 ladies together, how do you know? So the top couple sets that. So the first man, so that they have 2 men together, if they were going to hold hands, say during a neighbor where they had to move back, the top man gets to keep his gender. So he gets to so the top man offers his hand, other way. You're the top man, so you get to keep your gender. You're a man, so you don't put your hand this way. Offer, jock your hand. As you can see, this is not something we work on very well, because it's not necessary. But we always wonder, because you see their hands go, who's going to go, who's going to grab their hands? So, and the same thing, the top lady, we keep her gender, so she put her hand into the second lady's hand. Now, when we go across like we did, the top man sets who goes on top. So the first man would put his hand on top, and if we were doing the star right, and the second lady would be on the bottom. So that's how we, but as you can see, that's not, it gets confusing, so you don't worry about it. As long as you're holding somebody's hand, you're in good shape. So we're going to do one rotation of the hole in the wall so you can see how it looks, and then we're going to come ask you to join us. Okay? So can you guys drop to the bottom? Oh, okay. So Ginger, I want to remind you that this is how we do it in class. You do not have to do demos, you do not have to memorize any steps. I call every step. And we will, brand new dances fall apart. It takes us a few times. Even though we may know cast, lead, all the different positions, doesn't mean they all flow together a different way. And then when we throw a new one in, like the other day we had something called Bernard Bentley Allemande, it was like, oh, what is that? And we all had to figure that out together. But it was fun because we do work together and have a good time. And we always ask for, beginners are always welcome. Cast. And lead. Second couple cast. And lead. First corners. Second corners. Circle half. Once cast, two's lead. First couple cast. And lead. Second couple cast. And lead. First corners. Second corners. Circle half. Once cast, two's lead. First couple cast. And lead. Second couple cast. And lead. First corners. Second corners. Circle half. Once cast, two's lead. First couple cast. And lead. Second couple cast. And lead. First corners. Second corners. Circle half. Once cast, two's lead. First couple cast. And lead. Second couple cast. And lead. First corners. Second corners. Circle half. Once cast, two's lead. And then thank your partner. Okay, so as you notice, there's times I think I'm a man. If I play the men's role sometimes and I forget, so we all compensate for each other. So what we'd like to do now is invite you to come. So the dancers will come around, and if you'd like to dance, they'll come over and offer you their hands. It's a lot of fun. It's worth trying. Even it's not hard. It's not hard on your body. It's easy for. It's just really a bunch of walking. You don't have to do any jumping up and down. So just go ahead. Yeah. So come up to some dancer, or they'll come to you. I'm willing to dance with somebody if somebody wants to dance. Okay. All right. Oh, we need 2 more dancers. Susan needs a partner. Yeah, we're going to come to the front. You're going to be the lady, I'm going to be the man now. Yeah, and I try to make it easier for the dancers, the ladies go up, we play the men front. So does everybody have a partner? And if you wanted to dance and you didn't get to try this round, you can try the next round. We'll do one more. Does everybody have a partner? Okay, so ready? Hands forward from the top. So we're going to talk the top of the set. And Susan's looking for a partner. All right, wonderful. So then that finishes as we have a full set there, right? Good. It's always nice at the beginning. Do we have a hands forward at the bottom? Do we have what? Hands forward. So is there a couple at the bottom out? Okay. So as you can see, there's a couple. I can't see this far from here, but there's a couple at the bottom out. Okay. All right. So now let's make sure you know your positions. Go ahead and drop hands. Okay. The top couple, number ones, raise your hands. So we're number ones. Okay. Second couple, raise your hands. So you're number 2. First corners is first man and second lady. And second corners, which is first lady and second man. Now you know your positions. now remembering the whole other story, but we'll get there. All right, so now when we do casting, the top couple turns to the front because you're looking at your partner. We touch hands, we look at each other, and then push away, and we're going to walk around the second couple. Okay? So we're going to walk around. And then I'm going to offer my hand back to you, and we're going to lead back up. Now the second couple looks down as they touch hands. They go around the top couple, and then they will lead back down. Okay? I'm just making sure.
And then lead back down to your place that you started.
All right, so we're going to do the second. We're going to do the second one more time because they're very new to this. So, ready? Second couples, go ahead and cast again. Second couples, cast.
Go ahead and do this again for practice. Cast.
And go around the top couple. Walk around the top couple. And then lead back down.
And then lead back down. Yes, do this. Yes. You take hands and lead through the middle. And then go back to your spot.
Okay, then first corners trade. So what you do is you step to the middle with your corner, look at it, and then you're going to go on my spot. I'm going to go to I'm going to back into them. Mm-hmm. Okay, did everybody get that? I didn't watch. Okay, second corner, do the same. Remember, it's all about flirting. Then the circle half. Remember, this is all about social. Look at your partner now. Ones will cast like they did at the beginning, and twos will lead up. And then hands forward for progress place.
So you'll be second corner.
Okay, now there was a couple at the bottom out, so I usually do this rotation a couple of times before we put music on. So that couple at the bottom didn't get to dance yet, so we're going to continue doing it one more time. Okay, so first couple, there's a couple out on the top now. First couple cast and lead. Second couple cast down and lead. First corners trade. Second corners trade. Circle half. Ones cast and twos lead. See, you're already smoother in the next rotation. Isn't that awesome? Now to make it more fun, hands forward. Just make sure. Hands forward. Okay, so there's a group at the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 more practices before we put the music on. This time, however, we're going to be twos. So we're going to swap with this. So everybody walk one group down.
We've never been one.
Exactly. Walk one group down.
We didn't do it twice.
One position down. Everybody with one position down. Walk down, switch your position.
We never been ones yet.
Okay. And one moves up, one moves down. Let's put that up. One moves up, one moves down. Just move to the other group. That's a bit confusing. All right. Hands forward with your new group. Yeah. All right. Here's what I do. All right. Because we want to be a 2. Okay. I'm trying to make you be the opposite of what you are. Are you the opposite couple now? Okay. That's what I'm trying to do. Sorry. So is everybody the new ones and the new twos? Good. Okay. All right. First couple, you're the new ones, so you're going to cast looking to the front. So you're going to cast this way this time. Look up towards me. Touch hands and go around them now. And then lead back up. and then lead back up.
This is the easy part. We
Okay,
can
then
cast
second couples are gonna cast looking down,
It is.
and then lead
that.
down.
Now on first corner.
Now you're a new corner now. First corner's trade. Second corner's trade. Circle half. One's cast and two's lead. So two's can still hold on to hands because they've already been holding hands. That's lead.
So we cast first.
All right. So now hands four from the top. You guys have not been in bin. Okay, well, yeah, no, you've been out one rotation, so do this rotation. Okay, so you guys are gonna be out at the top if you don't mind.
They haven't been once yet.
Oh, you haven't been once?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna drop out. Let's drop out because you've been both. Okay, hands four from the top. Is everybody in?
Okay, now we're all.
Okay, scoot up a little bit. We'll pop back to the top, so. My partner's being very generous, thank you. Okay, all right, ready one more time, walking from the new position if you haven't done this position. First couple cast,
We're going down.
and then lead. You're going down this time.
It's okay, no
And
worries.
then lead back up.
We're all.
Second couple cast, you're looking down as you cast. Walk up around the ones and then lead down. First corner's trade. Second corner's trade. Circle half. One's cast and two's lead.
Yeah, go down.
And my partner, come on up to the top of the set. All right, so we're gonna try with music and we're gonna confuse you one more time because we've jumped back in. So hands four from the top. So drop hands because you may not be those four.
Uh-oh, okay.
You've experienced both now, so we're gonna make sure you know what you're starting at.
Number one.
Okay? All right. So it's almost like we just did. I think it's the original one. Okay? So first couple, put your hands up so you know you're the first couple again, so you know where you're starting.
That's you two, you're first.
Okay. Second couple. All right, here we go. Let's try with music. Oh, and as a proper dance in English country, you address your partner. If you're a lady even playing the man's role, you still curtsy. And you don't have to worry about the man playing the lady's role because that usually doesn't happen. All right, ready? First couple cast and lead. Second couple cast and lead. First corners. Second corners. Circle half. One's cast, two's lead. First couple cast and lead. Second couple cast and lead. First corners. Second corners. Circle half. One's cast, two's lead. First couple cast and lead. Second couple cast and lead. First corners. Second corners. Circle half. One's cast, two's lead. First couple cast
Cast out.
and lead. Second couple cast and lead. First corners. Second corners. Circle half. One's cast, two's lead. First couple cast and lead. Second couple cast and lead. corners. Circle half. One's cast, two's lead. Because it's the end of music. And thank your partner. Good thing you're great job. See, it doesn't take long. This is one of our easier dances, but it doesn't take long to learn it. And we have one more. At the beginning, you learned the Duke of Kent's. You saw us do the Duke of Kent's waltz. That is also another. We call them the A's, or the easier dances. They do get a little more difficult, longer, more parts to it. But this one, those two are one of our easier dances. So, ready to try one more?
Sure.
Okay, so you guys can do hands forward from the, actually, we just need to go to the top because it's easier for me, not now, but when we do the music, we're good here. All right, so hands forward from the top, but when I have to do the music, I'll have to pop to the top. Okay, hands forward. Okay, so there's one couple out, all right. All right, so this one starts, you remember we started about your diagonals or your corners? Reach your right hand out to your corner. Okay, now, while we're fiddling here with our hands, she's the first lady. She should be, first man, she should be on top, or he should be on top. So the first man, so you're actually on, good. That's how we figure that out. Whether or not it happens every time, who knows, but we try. All right, now, this is a waltz step, so if you notice we did do a waltz step, you don't have to. If you enjoy waltz steps, you can do them. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's why we do that. But we can just walk it for now, and if you get into the mood and feel like it, you can add it in. Okay, so we're going to go star right, so we walk around 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch to the left. So just switch your hand and you go the other direction. Now the first couple's going to lead down, so the man offers a lady just like you did before, and they're going to head down the set. So yep, you're going to offer her hand and walk down that set. So go ahead and walk down. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, turn. And then your head come back. And then you can do that cast. You've already gone casting. They're going to cast now while twos lead up. So you've already heard all these words and they've already learned them. And now you're going to offer your right hand to your partner.
That's a little tricky.
Yeah, they cast and yeah. That's you don't have somebody with you that makes it a little more challenging, but you're doing awesome. Okay, so now we're doing what we call a balance. You step into each other and out to each other, and then the lady goes under the man to change places. And then we do our left hand. We offer our left hand to do the same. In, out, and lady under. That's why I love this dance. Now, this is the trickiest part of all. Right diagonal. You're my right diagonal. Has everybody got their right diagonal? Oh, that's good. We usually don't get that far. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a turn in, and then you're going to spin to my spot, and you're going to turn in, and spin to my spot. Okay? And then you reach out your left hand to your partner. So right, left, that's pretty much how we do it. And then we do the same thing. In, change places, in, change places. And we have progressed, so hands 4. We're waiting for them. Make sure everybody's caught up.
You're out.
Okay, and then hands 4 for progress, place. Okay, so now there's a couple out on the bottom, so we're going to do it again. Right, and there's a couple down the top, but there's a couple out on the bottom. So we're going to do it again in the same position before I trade. I like you to switch both positions before I put the music on, because otherwise it becomes a disaster, because you go, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know what. Okay, so let's go ahead and start here. Star right. And switch. And first couple lead down. And back. Cast. Twos lead up. And then right balance. Right balance in, out, and lady under. To the left. In, out. Here comes the tricky part. Right diagonal. Right diagonal. In, out, in, out. And then find your partner for left. In, trade places. In, trade places. Hand 4 from the top. All right. Now, everybody listen now. Everybody but except for the top couple. Twos are going to lead up. Ones are going to cast down to the next place, except for the top group. Did everybody do that or just us? Okay, hold on again. Let's try it again. To change So we move one position. Ones will cast down right in this position you're right now, and twos will lead up.
So we're casting.
Because you're changing positions. Hands forward from the top. Then do hands forward from the top. I'm changing the ones to the twos so you have it set. Okay. And that couple at the end, you guys are out, but you'll get to be a two before I put the music on, I promise. Because you were doing awesome, I have to say that. Remember, I said we've been doing this since May of last year, and every class is new. When I throw a new dance in, it's new for all of us. So this is about how we feel every time. Okay, so ready? Star right. Yep, we're on the top this time.
Let's start over here.
And star left.
There we go.
All right, let me know when you're caught up. Well, we're going to wait a second till this middle group gets caught up. Okay, first couple lead down.
You're the first couple.
10, 11, turn. Okay, second couple, lead up again. Sorry, back. Cast. Twos lead up. And balance, right balance, in, out, and lady under. Left balance, in, out, and lady under. Right diagonal. In, out, and no, just, yep, there you go. And left with partner. All right. And last time, hands forward for progress play, so that last couple at the end can try number being the same. Oh, sorry, I lied. Hands, what happened there? Somebody didn't trade? Somebody should be out. Who was? Yeah, we were right to begin with. Okay. I'm confused now. All right. Okay, ready? All right. Start one more time. The last practice before the music. Star right. And left. First couple lead down. And turn. Back. Cast. Twos lead up. And balance. Right balance. And left.
You're going to be out again.
And diagonal, sorry, right diagonal. Okay. And left with partner. And I heard about being dizzy, I forgot to say it. That's why we do a lot of eye contact. If you look at the floor, you look at the wall, you look anywhere but his partner, you're going to get dizzy. That's why it's important to do eye contact. And I'm going to ask anybody comes to your conference, because I don't want you guys to have to be by yourself. You seem like you're getting it. Do you mind if I switch partners? Okay, so I'm going to have, what's your name?
When he's
Marilyn, you and Penny are going to switch places so that that helps. Penny seems to be getting it. She'll be able to guide you.
I'm confused.
Thank you, Penny. You seem like you've got it. You were counting with me, so I was excited. I had a really good partner there, so I want to make sure. Okay, all right. So now to confuse everybody, Marilyn and I are going to move to the top so we can get the music. Everybody else step down one. We don't have to change locations. Hands forward from the top. So that's why we practice both sides, because you never know which side one you're going to start with. Okay? All right, here we go. All right, Duke against Waltz. Okay, go ahead and dress your partner. That means curtsy or bow. And star right. Reach your hand. And left. First couple lead down. Lead up and balance, and lady under and left twos lead up.
She's usually like one of these.
And balance.
And you get one good
And left.
She never plays with
No, other way. There you go. Right diagonal. And left with partner.
Oh, we skipped that. I forgot watching it. So we do right start.
Start right.
Start right.
This time you're right. We're almost there. And left.
Not watching it.
Okay, first couple lead down.
Roll down.
And back, they'll catch up. Cast, twos lead up. Again, this is a little more difficult. And balance. If you're not there, just can't get the balance. There you go. And left. You don't have to dump it. Right diagonal. And left with partner. And star right. And left. First couple lead down. And back. Cast and twos lead up. And off balances. In, out, and lady under. There you go, beautiful. And in, out, and lady under. And right diagonal. And left with partner. Find your partner. And thank your partner. And the music's going to keep going. Thank you for everyone who tried it. You guys did a fabulous job. We mean if you would like to try this some more, and it is a lot of fun, and we do, as you can see, we laugh, we have fun, we make mistakes, that's the joy of it. When we do the demos, we try not to make mistakes, can't guarantee it, but we do try. But I have some flyers up here with our days and times, so if you're interested, I'll leave that. We meet on Mondays at Trillium, which is the rec center next to the lofts in the Brownwood, 3:30 to 5:30. And then on Thursdays, we meet at Captiva, 3:30 to 5:30 as well. So we'd love to see you come join us, and we always are open to more people. And you do not have to demo. But you really love being performing, then you're welcome to demo.
You should mention that 3:30 to 4:30 is.
Okay, yes, so 3:30 to 4:30, you'll see more like the first dance. Well, Hole in the Wall, we always start with that one because everybody's, I know this by the time the third class, I'm like, I got this down. Then we have another one called Well Hall, and then we're bringing some easier ones in. Then about 5:30, we start trickling to closer to this one, but this one's still considered an A. Any questions at all?
At what age would they have started to learn, young people, at what age? Very young, or to start learning the dance?
That's what I was saying.
They did start very young.
And I don't know, in the school system, I was a teacher, I taught similar long way sets. So they did learn it when they were teaching music. But I lived overseas, so that probably is a whole different ballgame than here.
We usually have private tutors. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Different locations.
So it's more the upper classes.
Yeah.
That's what I assumed.
And they do have, the Jane Austen group has a festival in Mount Dora once a year, and they invite people to come do this dance. They actually have other callers. And Gainesville, which is where I learned how to do this, Ginger's been there and a few of our other dancers. When we don't have a class, sometimes we go up to Gainesville, we drive together, and they have a live band. Now that makes a whole different experience. We love the live band. Of course, we don't have that here, but they have all the old instruments and things like that, so it's pretty cool. So we always invite people to come do that. We offer that as well when we're going up. So any other questions? Thank you. So I will leave these flyers up at this table if anybody wants any. They'll be right up here.